sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Tonight we polish off Week 10 with a good Monday night matchup between the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. With Brissett. And his first look is incomplete. These two teams, they met earlier in the season in Philly with the Eagles winning that ball game. So they're trying to win here in Philadelphia to capture the season series. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Brissett sets to throw it. He'll check that down to Gibson out of the backfield. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
It's a quarterback sneak, and I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him right where it all started. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down.
Well, that wound up backfiring. Instead of handing it to your workhorse fullback or running back, they went quarterback sneak, and now they have to punt it away.
They'll go with a big back Fournette, and he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
I'm laughing because I'm not so sure I would have made this call. I'm not so sure I would have said, yeah, let's go ahead and get this one, especially at this point of the game. But give him credit. He had a feeling and carried it through.
Yeah, that's one where you think, okay, if you're down, 2 minutes left, the ball's near midfield, you go for it. But in this stage, at that part of the field, but like you said, it worked. Well, this defense for the Eagles, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Brissett's throw into the hands of McLaurin. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that. How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
4th down, Brissett. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And this is going to wind up working out just fine as he'll have a Washington first down. And an exhale there as they convert on 4th.
I know they got the first down. But, Brandon, I still don't like the call going for it there. Yeah, they got it. But I would have punted the ball there, played some field position. I mean, it's okay to end drives and kicks, right? You know, we've heard that from different guys before. Remember, kick's either a punt, right, field goal, or a point after touchdown. It's okay to end it in a kick.
From the 36, Brissett. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. Inside handoff now to Fournette. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Leonard Fournette, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point up and good by Folk, and it's now a 7-0 game. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
Let's go now.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them. This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Play action, now it's Lance. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down. The Eagles at 7-1 now on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Lance forced out to his left. This one complete down the field to Goddard. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34. As a defense, what a nuisance when you look on the other side and they've got a tight end that can run a post route like that.
And you felt the ground shake, didn't you? Oh, you got all the way up here in this booth. How about when he grabbed the football? You could see the terror as everyone was thinking, do I even want to try and tackle that big man?
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. How about Jonathan Allen there pushing upfield to make the stop behind the line?
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Meanwhile, Lance's throw taken in by Watkins here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Again, that's Watkins. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here. These last few plays, they have moved right down the field. And just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. To throw, it's Lance. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Excellent recognition that none of his receivers were beating coverage and getting open, so he just threw that one away. They'll come back to the huddle, reset, and try something different.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. And Lance going to throw. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. And some room to maneuver. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. They give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington 1st down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because
pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. A give up the middle to Gibson. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job standing in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they aren't a first or a second seed come playoff time.
Another try after the first down sack. Lance, he's going to look deep for Watkins. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins, 75 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Brissett. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
And it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he didn't made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Ready, set.
On 2nd down, Swift. And a short gain here, down to the 22.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Flushed out right. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Montez Sweat in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So on comes the Eagle kicker, Jake Elliott, on 4th down. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. The kick by Elliott is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have the kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Taken in at the 3. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Buried behind the line by Shaquille Griffin on the corner blitz. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
Play action now. Brissett slings this deep from McLaurin. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 79 yards. And the Commanders get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Folk connects on the extra point, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. Going deep here for Watkins. It's caught at the 10. A big play there just before halftime. 71 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Here we go.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Here's Lance to throw it. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on first and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on fourth down. The first three, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. First and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back.
Contract was potentially up. And I'm like, Andrew might be the guy who, like, legit does not care about material items. Like,
Yeah.
The guy he will ride a bicycle that is not an expensive bicycle and a helmet, and he will ride to work. Like, he is a anomaly of a human being. Like, everything, and his contract was coming up. And I was like, you know what, maybe Andrew, now his dad, incredible businessman, as is Andrew, an incredible businessman. But I thought there was a chance, especially with how hard he was hit numerous times and how close we were and how you get a couple more pieces,
Yeah.
maybe you're able to go. I'm like, maybe Andrew's the guy that's like, you know what? let's just do a deal. You pay me a shit ton, obviously, but I don't need to completely tank the rest of the salary cap or whatever. I thought Andrew, I had 4 people that looked at me like I was the dumbest human of all time. He said, "You think Andrew's making that? What do you think this is?" I'm like, "Oh, Andrew's a puppet for the agent."
Already at the line is Philly offense set to go. And they got the lead, so what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic. I think at the half that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better.
Oh, he's a good guy. He's super noble. Let's do that.
Keep a tight
That's
end
not
in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those
Tom Brady, after his first contract, get 199.
He has a lot of leverage, a lot of power.
No, but he also took less. He took less money.
That's right. It's different than when you come up for your first gigantic deal. That's the difference.
That's number 1 overall pick. He picked 199 a little bit different contract conversation. Whether people like it or not, that first one versus the number 1 overall pick for a top 5 pick. So it's like, he's not met by unit. I'm going to follow up immediately with this. And I want to get somebody else has to talk to the players. That's my golf course. Starter to golf course. Don't let him be fucking late and have any extra people. Right. You harass the shit out of that. You are so good at that every single golf course. And then on his way off the ground, please find out if the union is kind of in there for anything other than structured based. If there's any negotiations.
Yeah, because I would love to see what that was with Jalen Hurts. Because Jalen Hurts obviously
routed it a little bit more than a slant. He just got to angle himself towards the right side of the field. That's very difficult.
Remember his salary cap is when we looked at the 5 years and his deal, it might have had 2.4.
¿Quién llegó?
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still had the lead.
If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin.
Ay, calay, ¿cómo te fue?
Como me fue a mí, que yo tuve que estar en la bici a mi nada.
Ay, pues si era lo que querías, va, que son los paquetes.
No, pero
pues era lo que querías.
pero es que es un gato.
Then, of course, they're a dynamic target.
Pecho,
One other thing is right in the sight lines of a quarterback.
¿cómo te fue, chiquistraquis?
That makes it easier for the quarterback to pick.
Ay, se va muy bien, calay. ¿Te fue bien? Muy
It's a
bien.
nice pickup, but 12 yards, and it gives them a first and goal. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe they'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
4 years into that deal, so you would assume
Lance looking to throw it. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. That'll bring out second and goal after the gain of 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get steam going.
With the Kansas City Chiefs and what they have going on, I would assume going forward, because the Patriots and so on, that the two birds out.
And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
They're already talking about it right now.
What if before training camp? They might make a
Elliott threw
starter.
it on the extra point. His guys will take a 10-point lead.
Tu gato puede ser un poquito.
Sí. A ver.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
NFLPA have to look at the deal for
Ah, sí se parece, ¿no?
Tom Brady, speaking of Tom Brady fucking hates the NFLPA. He calls ignorant.
¿Cuál es?
Sí,
¿La de Tila?
las dos.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They make their second half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that can make this a free-possession game.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Off the play fake, here's Brissett. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And his guy guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding what receivers are, positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off, actually catching the ball.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked up by John Johnson. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it. His coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on the job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positive.
The tackle made by Nicholas Morrow.
Number 2,
third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up.
And fellow X-Files writer, Thomas Schnaub. At the time, they were both unemployed and joked that they should travel around the country cooking and selling instead of an RV. Number 3, even though the Mustang came into the mix, Gilligan was eager to write a story about a protagonist becoming an antagonist. He wanted to do something different from what he described as the self-imposed stasis of TV characters that kept them the same for decades. Number 4, when he came on Walter White, Gilligan wanted his journey to be from Mr. Chips to Scarface. For the record, Mr. Chips is a square teacher character from an old story from the 1930s. Goodbye, Mr. Chips.
Winds up and lets it go for Samuel.
Scarface, then you'll recognize a few friendly faces in Breaking Bad. Even Alfred Mark Douglas played
predictably, it is somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Bauer played Tony Montana's right-hand man, Manny. And Margolis played Sosa's right-hand man,
go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Breaking Bad is even older than Mr. Chips. The phrase dates as far back as 1919. At the time, it meant something more along the lines of going bad.
When he needed to play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
The phrase grew to what we think of now, meaning raising hell and having a more violent connotation. Number 8, while the phrase is more popular now thanks to the show, it wasn't always that way. Vince Gilligan picked the title thinking he was more known and widespread than it really was.
Like the game's on the
saying it in
line. It's just a
Virginia.
third quarter,
Number
but another
9,
touchdown given up here
Gilligan
could
feared
really
that these
spell
shows
an end to their chances, so
at the
they
time,
need to toughen
edgier
up
premise
and keep
would
them
be
out of the end
difficult
zone.
to sell. He knew that it needed to rely on other factors to make the show successful, from its cast to its cinematography. Number 10, when preparing to write Breaking Bad, Gilligan did some research by reading books written by renowned drug addicts. He and his writer team took a former drug dealer at lunch to get a better picture of the incentive of the drug trade.
So it takes him just 3 plays here to find the end zone, and you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Did you know that the Mythbusters did manage to put together a similar machine gun?
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
But it is manageable. Number 12. Across all 5 seasons, Breaking
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Number 14.
Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. Call it a gain of a yard, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
And the big guy catches the ball in the backfield. Oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
He finds McCord, and brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Number 16. From there,
Put him right at 99 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
Okay, Breaking Bad, a hard pass, but FX went as far as to discuss producing a pilot.
And Thomas has it.
However, FX
and they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
FX already had 3 different
what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. He got how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. That will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down of the sack. A rough couple of weeks for the man under center. 5 sacks last week, 4 now this week. Do you try to design some quicker developing plays if you're an offensive coordinator?
I think you do that. I think you also change his launch point at times. In other words, move your pocket to the right, to the left, roll him out, bootleg him, do some different things so they can't just rely on the fact he's going to take 3 to 5 steps back in the pocket and line up and throw the football.
The current formula is not working right now. Throwing on 2nd and long. Brissett. Yeah, this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a pick of the ball game. 7 play in this drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. To throw is Brissett. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is incomplete. It looked like he had a pretty good line on that. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
When they saw his performance in the X-Files. In the episode Drive, he played a terminally ill white supremacist who takes Bob's mother hostage. A far cry from hell.
Brissett to throw for it on 4th.
White was originally written to be 40 years old, but the writers
and it's incomplete. They could not convert. And they turn it over. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but it comes up empty here. And that will force a turnover on downs.
When writing the character, Gilligan left much of his backstory blank. So Cranston wrote much of Walt's backstory himself. Number 27.
Now a carry for Swift. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, he stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Walt carries himself, Cranston lately based his performance on
there goes a deep ball, in zone. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
After what they've faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Number 34. Like Cranston, the decision-makers
35 yards that time on the punt. And the Commanders will take over, but backed up deep in their own territory.
Much of a pretty boy to be cooking Matt. Number 35.
Out there, set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You'd have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Number 39. However, it only took 2 episodes for
he's going to try and go deep again.
He loved Paul's performance so much that he decided he would incomplete to kill off this character.
Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be further down.
Schrader
such a big lead, right? The effort hasn't lost one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Norris also appeared on the X-Files as a cop even in episode F Emasculada, number 42. From the beginning of the show, Hank was only supposed to be
take another shot
like
here.
Jesse, though, his character
and he backs Gets it away, and it falls down incomplete.
The scoreboard tells the story for him a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
Was set on killing off one of the major characters by the end of the first season. He wants to close the season out with a bombastic ballsy moment. Number 44. However, while Breaking Bad was originally ordered in 9 episodes,
and it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Commanders win strike, but they cannot pick up the first. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard
line. The whole
line.
idea of killing a major character. Number 46, Peter Gould, writer and producer
This is Swift on the counter, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Sony suggested that they film in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Escaping the pressure right.
Filming Albuquerque.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Chase Young able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the scrambler or the dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Is a reference to the moment of the show where Walter, throws a pizza onto the roof.
To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. Now to try the Eagle field goal, Jake Elliott from the right hash, and this one just a chip it. The kick by Elliott is good. So the starting field position was terrific following a surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
Skyler, the character, did in the show. She even wrote an op-ed in the
Takes it at the 7th.
that she got. Number 55.
Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Eagles.
But she, Ryan Cranston, and
And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown.
Yes, of course. Bob Odenkirk plays
So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. Take it in at the 3.
Actually Jewish.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
More details. Number 58. In fact, the name Saul Goodman is a play on words. It comes from
out there setting ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
So Gilligan and the writers created the character Mike Trout as a substitute for the episode. Number 61.
Another try after the first down sack. Brissett slings this deep from the corner. And knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Marie is just about always
Washington on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and forever.
While the character herself would say that it represents loyalty. Number 65. In fact, there's lots of
for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Jesse is regularly showing
takes this one back in the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick six TD. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly his signal caller, Charles, it's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back to the score.
Nice little spot in the post-game highlights.
Number 67, Boris Los Pollos Hermanos is run by Gustavo Ring, played by Giancarlo Esposito. Number 68. It's hard to believe that
fielded just outside the goal line.
Almost never made the show.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
For Tuco Salamanca because Raymond Cruz, who played Tuco, was leaving the show due to scheduling conflict.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
Like his character, RJ Vinny also has cerebral
they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game, considering the blitz that they just had against him.
Vinny learned to walk with crutches and also slowed his speech down. Number 72.
On second down, here's Gibson again.
Breaking Bad was largely
and he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 66 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy.
Just about every episode has a point of view shot from within a small space, such as a car truck,
first down carry
within appliances like microwaves and refrigerators.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 12 and a Commander's first down. Defensively, with this lead in the fourth quarter, I guess you can allow a run of that magnitude.
You're right about that, but really the focus has got to be don't fall in love with the idea that you're getting big runs now. You're right, they're actually being allowed. They've got to think really hard about getting some chunk plays through the air, too.
And across the midfield, stripe into Eagle territory. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first, so we down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
This was no coincidence. AMC intentionally chose this date, optimistic that they would capture that runoff male audience after the widely watched football games ended. Number 77. Well, their plan totally backfired. Both football games ran long, cutting into Breaking Bad's time
from
slot.
Just shy of
While
midfield.
1.4 million people tuned in,
let this go for the end zone.
A smaller number than AMC had been looking
for. And a penalty flag comes
in
as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a first and goal.
Breaking Bad's numbers were climbing. Number 79.
Going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got through, but could not get the ball over the jaw.
Outstanding drama series.
Pick up a 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal.
Drama series. That covers Breaking Bad.
They'll go with a keeper. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Now that was a little too conservative for my liking. It's only second down, and they try to run the sneak. Give credit to the defense. They pushed them back and set up 3rd down.
Things were so bleak that Sony
3rd and goal, try to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
Sure enough, once they heard that news, AMC changed their mind and held on to Breaking Bad's race. Number 83. However, seeing how tough AMC has been, Sony continued shopping around
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's costing.
Put the first 3 seasons of Breaking Bad onto the streaming service before the 4th season aired. Number 84. Well, Netflix breathed new life into the series. Breaking Bad popped off and was heavily binged by Netflix users. To this day, Breaking Bad is considered to be the first show known to receive a Netflix boost.
And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
And the biggest growth for the show that far. Number 86.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
The show with the 5th season. However, the 5th season would be a doozy. Number 87.
So backed up closer to the danger zone here from the 2. This is 2nd and long.
Episode halves. Originally, AMC actually pushed for a truncated season.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
AMC didn't relent. Sure enough, they did. Number 89. Of course, both halves of Season 5 saw increasing viewership, culminating in a massive 10.28 million viewers.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Number 90, when it came to the actual
in his own end zone, it's Lance. Well, Lance throws the interception, his 3rd. John Johnson with the INT. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. When you're on your own 1-yard line like they were, oftentimes you're thinking just run on any down, get some space there. They elect to throw it. It cost them.
You get the sense that they were banking on the element of surprise, right? Everyone expects you to run it there. Let's take a shot, let's throw it, try and create some space, some room, and it went awry, didn't it?
The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
At that point, all of the heavy chemistry-related dialogue was Walt explaining things to his high school students. And Jesse, number 94, Cranston did his research too. He paid a visit to the University of Southern California Chemistry Department to learn which Erlenmeyer classes would be the right
back to Gibson and another catch for it. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up with
this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film. This one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
They'll try and throw for it.
Scientist who first synthesized
and it's intercepted at the goal line.
Number 98. The guy method is one of the more popular
most teams do it, and they're taking
pseudoephedrine as a major part of the game process. And that's why pseudoephedrine is so regulated at the pharmacy. Number 99. Both Russian and issue surgeons will be located by the two especially the outside. Face reaction
down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort, at least.
No, you can't at all, and if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it, but yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. It's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. Under the lights in prime time, this offense that gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for Philadelphia, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for Washington, they come back to the pack a bit as their record falls to 7-3.